And then
Get people, I'm sorry to interrupt, but to buy it for the first time. Have you, let's say, most of the people sold, let's say, if the person already collects,
Right,
it's easy
right.
to
Yes,
add,
just
but
yesterday.
a lot of people have never done it before.
Right.
It's going to be their first piece of their collection. They become
yes, on many
a collector.
occasions. Yes, just yesterday it happened.
They tell you that this is the first piece they ever bought.
Well, it was very clear. They didn't tell it specifically, but
But how do you know?
I get to understand this. You know, some things you just read, and it's evident.
What giveaways?
What gave away because the manner in which the purchase was made, it was so dear and special. And when someone is doing something for the first time, you feel the certain vibe and nervousness and responsibility, and at the same time overexcitement.
Maybe that's what he was.
I don't believe so.
No?
You know, you cannot control what people think. There is no chance.
But how do you know? Look, I have dogs, right? And when I give up my puppies, I want to make sure that my dog not going to be harassed and beaten and nurtured, taken
Right,
care of.
right.
So I love my puppies. Even I place them in other people's homes, right?
Okay.
So even it's very expensive, high-end dogs, but it still could be offended. So I want to make sure that the house is good. How do you know that this piece would not be like masturbated to?
Well, this
like
is quite unpleasant to hear, but let me tell you, there's nothing we can do.
Sell
And
to anybody. You don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they
you
burn
can
it,
never
maybe
know.
They can masturbate.
well, this is
I'm
off
exaggerating,
track.
my
But
friend.
let's see. I just hope that people buy art when they love it, and however they love it,
Sure,
it's their
if
business
people
really.
Masturbate, they love it.
Well, if that's what makes them happy, they can do whatever they need
You would
to.
not refuse. If
I would
person-
never ask if for what purpose. You know, it's
You can
it's
tell.
be- yeah.
You have a gift. Obviously.
I'll tell you something.
can
The
tell.
the purpose of me creating art and the type of content and the way I put it together, it's not a Playboy spread, right? It has its own place. This is different. This is different. And I did notice that some people find my art erotic. This is not the intent. I don't create erotic art here. It's different. But perception,
all the nipples, all the skin, all that meat, and it's not erotic.
that's not the purpose. It just happens that they're nude, so you can see their body, but it's not presented in a sexual provocative way. It's presented as a concept of a form that the human body can attain, and relate to some other concepts. That's all. That's why it's quiet here. That's why it's not in color, which is meant to sweeten a subject.
But you have some still images in a little
Yes.
bit with the color.
It's a good note. It's a little bit of color, and purposefully. Exactly, it's a hint. You can also notice that these images, this are series Unimpossible, called Unimpossible, because these athletes, contortionists, world-class contortionists, they make impossible quite possible. There is no digital manipulation to make the
No Photoshop.
right. Well, there is a lot of
Little bit.
styling. There is a lot of styling of images to make them look in a certain way, but there is no replacement of body positions to make the pose possible. The poses were actually really attained.
It takes a long
But-
time to assemble the pose, like the lights.
You know what? I was so fortunate to work with these young women. We spoke the same language, and it was so pleasant because no, we spoke the same artistic language, I suppose, because this is what they do on their daily basis. They contort themselves, and this is what I always wanted my models to be able to do. So they did it quite effortlessly, surprisingly, and we were able to productively achieve quite a bit. I have hundreds of images, a large series. I just obviously couldn't bring everything into the small space, but this could feel.
Maybe you can visit Michael's website and come to his gallery and see all the other images, I guess.
Thank you. Yes.
What's your website?
My website is michaelezra.com.
And if anyone wants to buy art from you, what's the
They-
phone number, email?
Please
if you're
contact
just-
me
just-
anytime,
how?
phone or email.
What's the best way?
E-
Facebook page? what's
email
the-
would be the easiest, I suppose, from my web, michael@michaelezra.com, or my phone, 646-662-3197.
Good. Cut. Cut.
Хорошая динамика.